have a story, we want to help you tell it. If you have a voice, we want to make you heard. It's your content and our crew. Wondering what it would look like for you to have an online channel? It could look a little bit like this. Your show featured on the network homepage, free content and teasers for everyone to enjoy, and exclusive content available to subscribers who are paying you for your content and logging in to watch. A viewing community engaging with your content through a chat room on your channel page. Entertainment and entertainers in every genre just found a new home. D3T TV. Is it what's next for you?
Don't sleep on them. I mean,
don't sleep on them.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
you
sleep.
can hibernate on them. You talking about sleep?
What you mean sleep?
Do you think they gonna still make it?
I mean,
oh yeah.
Lonzo been out for 2 months with a sprained ankle.
Hey.
Brandon Ingram shoulder just mysteriously hurt.
Right.
And last night Kuzma got hurt.
Yeah.
I think they've completely given up on him. Like, we gonna guarantee you don't make the playoffs.
Yeah. You gotta close all the time.
Okay.
You ain't got the option to pass off and then pass it off to my assistant over here. No, but you have to close.
But sometimes,
because you the man, right? And I'm like, are you serious? I just got a haircut from you, and now you sending me talking about you done cutting hair? Now I have to find another barber.
The problem?
Right. Bro,
he's a grown man.
Why didn't you tell me while I was in the chair?
Maybe he didn't have his. Something wrong with you, Al.
What?
I will say, as soon as I heard this story,
yeah,
I told my son, put that basketball down. we
about to pick up a baseball.
We going to the basket. To me, that's the easiest sport to master.
Chef Pam on the show. Thank you for joining us.
Well, we know your favorite team is Duke.
Yes.
So I made you some blue covered strawberries.
Whoa.
It's delicious.
Chocolate covered, white chocolate, and came up with the meal prep program. And all the meals are under 500 calories and only $6.
I just want to ask about her experience on the Food Network.
6 days and 5 nights to New York, all expenses paid.
Wow.
I know. And I got to experience meeting a lot of professional chefs.
Wow.
So I went all the way from the beginning to the end. I made it to the finals.
D1 football, and she has aspirations of going to the NFL. Now,
I think that is so awesome. Absolutely. Just like being a chef. You know, it's always been men chefs. You never see women. But now the women are dominating.
I think that barrier that men and women are the same is starting to get real cloudy, and that is very dangerous. And because I don't believe that the one who created us to be the same.
had an altercation with his wife. The altercation, he took her cell phone. She was in a chair. He took the cell phone. She fell out the chair.
They were just having an argument. He took the phone.
And she yelled.
Jerked back.
Yeah. She said, "Oh no!" And
but it sucks because we getting to that point, man.
Yeah.
And then what if you don't have a video?
Right. And I think he got suspended. What did he get? Like a whole year suspension? Because he used a switch on his child, and it left marks. But I remember, like, that was normal, where you can get around other like-minded people and just go over the word. And we went over Psalms chapter 1 and 1, and it just talked about being not hanging with the wicked, but at the same time, no matter what you've done in your past, Jesus is bigger than that.
Where we lock and load, Allen Pals. It's the Allen Pals Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pals Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Pals Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. It's the Allen Pals Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on.
Yo, welcome to the Allen Powell Show. Thank y'all for joining us on YouTube. All the Facebook followers, follow the link below. It will shoot you straight to YouTube. We're not going to be continue the filming on Facebook. So if you want to see the show, tap the link below. It's going to shoot you right to the YouTube, and we will be YouTube Live. Still the same format, call in, comment, all of that good stuff. But tap the link below, and we're going to go straight to YouTube. Thank y'all. And with all that being said, let's lock and load. Y'all know the fellas. Job Cinco Smith.
Good?
Hey, man, can I call him Job 5 Cinco or something? Can I call him Job 5?
What's good? What's good,
arm,
man?
Cinco.
Hey, man. What's going on? What's going on with the arm, man? What's going on, man?
You got to talking crazy to
Work-related injury, brother.
What? That's all you can say.
That's
You
it.
sound like you can't say too much.
That's all he can say.
Yeah.
That's it.
Y'all know the brother to the left. Mr. Tell the Truth. What it do, man?
What it is, bro?
Man. It's a lot going on,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Look, we got J Camp calling in later, 8:30. Tell us about the event he got going on, but we got a lot of topics to discuss. NFL free agency, day in the life of Al, David Irvin quitting football, A-Rod, J-Lo engaged, a lot more. But we got breaking news. But
he locked down J-Lo?
Yes.
bro. But we gonna talk about that
That's fourth, man.
because I got some questions.
I had some hope. Keep going.
Yeah, you better hope your wife ain't watching right now.
For real.
Anyway, I was going to start out with OBJ, but that's the breaking news. OBJ, but we're not going to talk about it right now because we got a whole bunch of free agents to talk about later. But OBJ to the Browns. But we're going to start off first.
Getting rid of all the divas, bro.
They are.
They getting rid of all the divas that receive.
They just gave him a new contract. But see, I'm getting sucked in. I can't
Keep
talk
going,
about it
keep
right
going,
now.
keep going.
I can't talk about it right now. We're going to talk about it later. We're going to talk about it later.
All right.
We're going to start off with the NBA. Yo, sport. We're going to start off with the NBA. Russell Westbrook yelling at the fan.
Do y'all think the fan, because y'all heard what the fan said, right?
Yeah.
The fan said, he said, hey, put some ice on your knees. You heard what Russ say he said.
Bro.
Because I think that's the difference.
That was my question to y'all.
I don't know that man, bro.
Are you serious?
You know they say on his Twitter, he got some racist remarks
Right.
and some different things like that. But I don't know. I can't say for 100% that he said that.
Time out. So you
Because
actually
it does
giving it,
sound similar to put some ice on your knees.
Come on, man. Come on. You
What did
actually,
he say? What did he say?
Russell or the dude?
What did the fan say?
Get on your knees like you used to,
It's
like
two-
you're supposed to.
It's
What?
2 points of view. The fan said he said, put some
Wow.
ice on your knees, you need it. And then Russ say he said, get on your knees like you used to, boy.
That's crazy,
Say,
bro.
boy.
Wait,
That's when it was a problem.
bro, did you see
He
the
said
did you-
boy?
did you- No, he didn't say boy. He added.
But
on
he
to
looked
that.
like he said,
Oh,
you know,
he
how
definitely
look
looked
like boy.
Hey,
Hey, man.
can you put this up on as a question? If y'all seen the interview, do he look like he said boy at the end of that statement? Because I'm telling you, he looked like he said boy at the end of the statement. Even if he didn't say, he looked like he was said boy at the end of that statement.
Hey, Russ want that smoke, bro. He about that action.
Bro,
You just can't
Yeah, I
talk
think
to him
he
any type
is.
of way.
Russell
I
gone.
don't think the fan should have been banned for life, though. That sucks. They banned that fan for life.
I know he got banned. He got banned for life.
I'm pretty sure it said he got banned.
I know he got banned. I don't think it was. No, it was 10 years. It was 10 years.
That's
That's a lot.
most of your life. He like 50
Well,
years old.
Oh, he is? Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
he can say goodbye.
what should be the penalty then?
I mean, who don't yell out stuff at the game?
So was it okay? Was it okay for him to do what he did? So you can just say anything to the players. That's what you saying.
I don't know what it say on the back of the ticket. Does the back of the ticket say I have to watch what I say? You know what I mean? Fans say all type. I used to be a part of a fan section for the Indiana Pacers. They said all type of stuff to the players.
So is it okay what he said? Get on your knees like if somebody. You a
Allegedly.
basketball player. You a
Allegedly.
basketball player.
Allegedly.
Okay, just say it's true.
Hey,
Let's say it's true.
I make millions of dollars. If I'm in the NBA, I make millions of dollars. I'm just gonna say something back to you and keep it moving. I think
What you gonna say back? What you gonna say back?
I don't know, bro. It depends on what mode I'm in.
Okay, well, that's what. Well, so you get the same.
I don't
treatment.
think it's nothing wrong with what Russ said. It's
I don't think
words,
so
bro.
either.
It's just words. It was a heated moment. It was words. Keep it moving.
So are you? What you think about this whole thing?
Hey, man, I'll do something different. I'll say, like, hey, you want to get back in this stadium? Come in for a week and clean laundry. That's what I'll tell him.
Wah, wah, wah. He would have came at you even worse.
I'll make him come do something he don't want to do.
And that dude, he got front row tickets, bro. He got money. He living a good life, too. He should be able to speak his mind. Russ should be able to speak his mind. If we weren't in this society with video cameras everywhere and social media everywhere. I'm pretty sure that this is not the first time this has happened.
Yeah. No. They said it happened in Utah, and they said this ain't the first time the fans been talking crazy.
And it is Utah.
Yeah. I remember Russell Westbrook always be talking junk to the fans. Like, if you look at any, like,
but I don't think he can't go at them first. They be saying nothing because they know he'll go.
I like Russell Westbrook, though.
I
like him.
They know they can get to him. They know that if they poke him, they're gonna get some type of reaction out of him. My whole thing is, it's not the first time it's happened. It's been going on forever.
Right.
I just hate the fact that because we live in this era, in this society with video cameras and social media everywhere, we have to act like all this stuff that's happening ain't been happening since.
But it's been happening, but that don't mean it's right? It need to change.
A lot of stuff in the world happens that's not right. Like, that don't mean you don't have to overreact to it.
I think
so. Who's overreacting? Who's overreacting?
I think both parties overreact. I don't think that fan should have been banned for 10 years, and I don't think Russ should have been fined $25,000. Now, should Russ be fined something because he's a professional,
right?
And he's at
he
work,
got to know that comes with the
and
territory.
he got to carry himself a certain way.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that as a society we are beginning to overreact to things that has always been going on. You know, just because now you can see it. We live in this corporatized world where we have to make everything PR, and that's the part about it I don't like.
I got you. Just in case y'all don't know what's going on, a fan told Russell Westbrook, get on your knees like you used to. He responded. Allegedly.
We just can't say false things on the
99% say he said it. Nah, but his response was, I F you and your wife up. That's what he said. That's what he said back. Because they said his wife repeated what dude said.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
she repeated it, and then he said, I F you and your wife up.
Hey, Russ about that life.
But I know, I don't know why they expect, NBA players not to be human. Like, I mean, if you say something to me and then your wife repeat it.
But it's not like this fan went to ESPN or went to the team and said, hey, this is what Russ said to me. I got a problem with it.
They caught it on camera.
That's the only reason we in this situation, because it was caught on camera.
Hey. Like you told me earlier, he got a Twitter account. I seen a Twitter account. He definitely. I'm gonna read some of the comments he said on his Twitter account. Let's see. Twitter old tweets. First of all, they deleted them, but then one said Westbrook needs to go back where he came from, and he also called someone an N-word boy. He called somebody. I saw that tweet. It ain't no allegedly to that.
Have you ever called somebody the N-word?
Oh yeah, back in my day.
Does that judge? But
then look, I ain't never said hashtag make America great again though.
Okay. Oh yeah, that dude. Hey, we got another fan that says fans been saying some bogus stuff for years. I feel like if you can say anything, you should accept the same. That's how I feel. One more said we are more sensitive to words from due to malice in the palace.
And just because people been saying it for years don't make it right. It's good that his eyeballs is getting on it now. Maybe some stuff can change.
It wasn't words that caused malice in the palace. As a Pacers fan, I remember it was a beer flying down on Ron Artest right after he got into a fight.
That was
caused
a brawl.
Malice in the palace.
That was a brawl.
That's a little different.
Yeah, I got you. Well, let's see what else we got going. Oh, now the dude name is Shane Keisel. Shane Keisel.
Hey, that do sound like it.
He just said
sound like the descendant of a slave owner.
Man.
Oh, dang.
Bro.
I'm just saying.
If y'all get a chance, look up Shane Keisel interview.
With the ER, though. He said with the ER. You know, you talked to somebody.
Oh, he definitely said
it with the ER.
On his Twitter account, it had the ER on the end of it.
Oh,
it had the ER.
Okay, so he did.
Like if he had the A, maybe he would have been cool.
And this world becoming scary. We gonna get to a place where your social media account is gonna be the judge, the jury.
That's right.
The conviction, like
that's
people's perception on you. Because if people look at my social media, I done said all type of crazy stuff. Yeah. But that doesn't tell exactly everything about who I am as a person. I just got some strong opinions.
But you can't. But he got stuff old, and then he just did this. So it ain't like he was bad and then he changed his way.
Now he's just guilty.
Man, that brother's guilty. He guilty.
So should he have been banned for 10 years?
Maybe not 10, maybe like 2. I would have gave him 2.
Give him a year. This is the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
Just to make a statement, the rest of the season.
So he filing a lawsuit against Russell Westbrook.
For what? Not against Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, against
what? It should go against the NBA. And it should go against the Utah Jazz.
But what you going to file? What you going to say?
Because I have freedom of speech.
But what you gonna say?
I have freedom of speech.
The freedom of speech.
I got freedom of speech to say whatever I want to say.
I'm pretty sure it's
I can say your beard look rusty.
Man. Like,
that's just how you gonna ban me from the show because I think your beard rusty. I got freedom of speech.
Dang.
He said you need some
Hey man,
soul
I do
glow
not
on
like
that
slapping
mug.
people on the show, man.
Just as example, bro. Your beard look all right. Should put a little oil
Just because
on
you got a fresh cut, now you want to
Yeah,
talk all crazy.
Hey,
about it.
he
He feeling
acting
good about
brand new,
himself. He
man.
got a fresh cut,
He
got a
acting
little
brand new.
line on the
Feeling
left.
myself.
Now all of a sudden he feeling
Yeah,
himself.
he put the
Get outta
part
here,
on the
man.
side and stuff.
Get out of here. Nobody care about
Pay
your
the extra
haircut.
$3 for a part.
Nobody care about your
Shouts
haircut.
out to Fitz Fonzarelli.
Right. Got
Yeah,
a little
man,
extra
Ben.
part. You off the chain, man.
We don't get free advertisement on this show.
right.
Shut up.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I think he said it permanently banned for life. He got life.
So that's overdoing
They gave
it,
they
bro.
gave him life.
Like he has the freedom to say what he want to say, and Russ got the freedom to react how he want. Now Russ is at his job, so
Yeah,
his
yeah.
job
You
got
can't
some
come into-
criteria
yeah,
on him.
yeah,
I
But as a
respect that.
fan, bro, you about to ban me for speaking my mind?
Right.
Like that's what I come to this game to do, bro.
But
You
you
know-
can't
you
do
can't
that
just
though,
do
bro.
any- you can't say anything,
You
Joe.
you just not gonna be
Why?
at. Okay, let's say if it's, you just not gonna be. Let's say you at a high school game,
Uh-huh.
bro. You just ain't
kids.
gonna just jump out on the court and say, "Hey man, forget you." The
Them kids.
N word. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
can't say anything,
It's
yeah.
like, then you gotta understand Russell Westbrook. He's a tenacious kind of player. So if you catch him in action, it's like catching his adrenaline is going.
So,
So-
the goal of a fan, especially when a team is on the
Is to
road,
get in
is
their
to
head.
get in their head. That's
Yeah.
what he was doing. He was
Yeah.
trying to get in his head. You know how Rusty is.
But he
posted
said it.
up.
But the whole point, the fans said it,
And-
not expecting Russell
I'll say
Westbrook
this
to
and I'm
say
done.
what he said
I'll
back.
say this and I'm done. We can
Okay.
move on.
Okay.
That fan got banned for life, and we don't even know if he said it.
Well, it's a lot of players. A lot of players confirmed.
Of course,
Even
that's
even
his
Utah
fault.
players
But
though.
there's been no trial. There's been no evidence. There's been no audio. All somebody they made a claim against him, and now for life that fan cannot go to a game. That's where society is going, and that's why it's dangerous.
Hey man, oh well, I
That's
hope he got a
interesting.
good TV.
Watch
That's
black.
interesting.
Watch
Let-
black.
Hey, we are about to move on, but what tripped me out was, do you know when Russell Westbrook was pointing at security when all this was going on, telling the baits to get him, and you know what they gave to do? They gave him a warning card. They gave the fan a warning card.
That's how it should be.
But okay, if you don't give him a warning card, you can't then permanently ban
Bro,
them.
this dude-
You
this
didn't
dude-
kick him
this
out.
dude
hold on,
he
hold
got
on.
front
So,
row- he got front
so
row
they
s-
gave the fan a warning card.
A
and then
warning
came
card.
back
And then came back.
and banned him.
Ban them for life. You can't give them a. See, the only
Wow.
reason they ban them for life because the pressure of the media.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate when they react to the media.
That's
You
my-
didn't.
that's
You
my
didn't.
whole thing.
You didn't do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
gave him a
man.
warning
I
card.
like the warning card.
The
though.
media running.
go.
Because if you getting out of line, hey,
Yeah.
you come here, you can speak your mind, but you're going a little bit too far.
Right.
Hey, chill out.
Right.
Right.
Don't have
Right.
no more beers. Chill out for
Right.
the rest of the night. I like the warning card system.
Right.
But to ban a man for life,
Right.
and we don't even know that he said that.
Yeah.
Could he have said that? Does the evidence
what's the
point that he
percentage
said
that
that?
say he said that?
Ain't no percentage. You can't put percentage on something you don't know. We don't know. It's 50-50.
So you just made up something.
Right. Right.
We don't
All
know.
right.
It's 50-50.
Okay, we gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on and get into my segment. For all the YouTube people that just joined us for the first time, my segment is called A Day in the Life of Al. In A Day in the Life of Al, anything can happen. Strange things can happen. Foolish things, funny things. Anything can happen.
Usually
Weird
ridiculous
conversations.
things.
Ridiculous
it's
things.
usually pretty ridiculous
This is interesting.
and avoidable.
This one.
Let them talk, man.
No, this is funny. This is funny. I like that. I like that. But in this day in the life of Al is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna get ready for this. You ever wonder what happened in a day in the life of Al? So in this episode of A Day in the Life of Al, I was in my truck, me and my wife, and we had a discussion about everybody know daylight savings time. We just put our hours back. And we had a conversation about how we love it when there's more daylight. Daylight stays longer.
Yeah.
It got me thinking. First of all, why did we even start daylight savings time? And then, what if I don't want to change my clock back and I go to work?
You
Like,
gonna be late every day.
But I'm saying, can they penalize me? Like, who came up with this rule? I did a little research.
I'm about to say, you know Google does exist.
I
right?
did a little research.
Uh-huh.
And they did it, and sources say that it actually saves energy by them changing times. But I don't care nothing about
I'm
that.
pretty sure it goes back to like the agricultural days, and it had something to do with like when we were living in an agricultural time,
Yeah.
and they were trying to harvest crops and all that stuff.
But check this out real quick. Hey, I noticed that I work 12 hours a day,
Mhm.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Me too.
But the day that the time got changed and I went into work that Monday.
Right.
Bro, when I walked out of work at 6, the sun was out, I felt totally different.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
You did.
I
Right.
felt totally different.
I think so. Now we get into another space. I think when the sun is out, it changes your whole
Yeah,
attitude.
oh, yes. Yes, sir.
So why can't we
Yes,
just
sir.
keep sun out longer?
Because are most people up at 6 a.m.? No,
Uh,
most people are getting up later. Most people working 9 to 5. Maybe get up 7, or you leaving the house by 7 o'clock. Most people.
What about the people
But-
that don't have jobs?
Well, they don't care about us. They trying to go for the majority of people. So,
Hey.
but now you're having sun more throughout the day
Mhm.
versus just going to work and going.
Right,
you have sun for
right.
longer. So that sun that makes you feel better when you see it.
I think it gives you more energy.
I mean,
'Cause
yeah,
usually
it's
when I
scientifically
get
proven.
off work at 12
Especially
and
for black
I
folk.
walk out and it be 6 o'clock and it was dark. By the time I get home, I
It's a
go
wrap.
home,
Yeah.
talk to my wife, the kids, school, or whatever. Now it's time to go to bed.
So now when you get off work, you got a little bit more daytime. You can
Right.
take the kids to the park.
Right.
You go
But- I was
outside
just-
and
yeah.
chill
But
out.
why would we have
Right.
to change it back? It's already gonna get darker earlier as the time, as the months go further. Then it's gonna start getting darker quicker.
You need to do some more research.
Because the man
It's
said we
reason.
have to.
The
The
man.
man.
Well, the
What I'm
reason
saying.
is dumb. I need more sun in my life.
Yeah.
It helps my life
Well,
out.
you could probably move too. This ain't the.
Well, I go to
the
West
best
Coast.
place.
You need to go
Hey,
to the
they-
West
they
Coast.
say
You need to go to the
Indiana-
Sunshine
Hey,
State.
fact. Tell the true fact. Indiana has the gloomiest skies in America.
What?
Indiana, that's a fact. Indiana has the
Who
gloomiest
told
All right,
you
man.
skies
Somebody
in
go
America.
look that up for
Google
me
it.
because
Look it
Mr.
up.
Tell the Truth.
If I said
Hey,
it's true.
Mr.
I
Tell the
should be
Truth
my
lies
own
a
Google
lot
search.
Yes,
on the
that's right.
show.
He said it 2 weeks ago
Look it
that
up.
he would be lying.
He be like, Mr.
did.
Tell
Wait,
the
I
Truth.
said when I said a lot.
You said that. You
I said that.
Yeah,
Mr.
No, he said something and then lied about it and then said that he
Yeah,
knew that he
that
lied.
is true. You man.
Sometimes I just gotta lie just to feel like I'm a normal human
Hey, man.
being. Because
No,
I just
you
can't
off the
say
chain.
facts all the time.
You off the chain, man.
Anytime you answer a question, I'm gonna ask you twice so you can think about it
Google
the second
everything
time.
I say. I should have. You know how they say, "Hey Alexa," it should be, "Hey, tell the truth." I just get my own service. Just the voice will just ask me questions.
Oh,
I give
snap.
them the truth, bro.
So wait, say
good.
what you said again? What's it gonna call? How you gonna address it?
Hey, tell the truth.
Oh,
I say,
snap.
Hey, look, we just
Hey,
had a
tell
fan that just said that nope, it's
Indiana is
Seattle.
one of the saddest states.
It's Seattle.
Seattle.
Yes.
Hey, anybody can say anything. She ain't providing no source.
Hey, she's probably
Look, she ain't
Googling.
providing
Can
no
somebody
facts.
call in? Can somebody call in and talk about this subject? Whoever found the research.
It was your
whoever-
wife. Your wife always coming at my
Oh, yeah.
head.
Hey.
I need facts here. I need sources. I need what website
Hey.
you got that from. All that.
I'm married to her. She do be pulling out random facts.
Hey.
She do, and then
Hey.
she be acting like I'm dumb because I don't know it.
Hey,
Let
my
me
wife,
know, man.
my wife have Google on.
But I'm like this. I be asking, I'm like, how you know that? She was like, everybody know that. That's not an answer. You can't say it because everybody know that.
See, that's how she responds.
And then if you don't know, she'll look at you like, how don't you know
Yeah,
that?
like you dumb. Like, what
Like,
was you raised? You was raised by wolves? Like, you don't know this? Like, come on, man. But you can't say everybody know that. That's your answer. I say,
Hey,
how do you
man.
know that? You supposed to
Hey,
say, oh, such and
hey.
such.
Hey, man, it's crazy.
It's
bro.
crazy. Well, that was a day in the life of Al. If y'all want to call in, comment on daylight savings time. Do you want more sun in your life? I do.
We all do, bro.
Well, maybe we should start a petition or something to send it to somebody. I don't know who to send it to, but we need more sun.
You
in our
want to
life.
stop
Hey, man,
daylight
but-
saving time. That's
Yeah,
what you
but
I
we
want
want
more
we
sun.
want the temp to be like 70, 80. Now, don't ask for no sun and it's like 90. We gonna be simply looking like charcoal.
But
real.
isn't daylight saving time? I know we want to get off of this. Isn't daylight saving time the purpose to give you more hours throughout the day with sun?
Right, like right now. This okay. We got our call. I think she's about to tell. Thanks for calling the Alan Powell Show.
Hey, how you doing? It's Tiara.
Okay, what you got?
Hater.
Okay, no, he didn't.
I wasn't talking about you.
Anyway, okay, so the top 10 cloudiest states in the U.S. Connecticut, Montana, Ohio, Michigan, West Virginia, Oregon, New York, and Alaska.
She had a
I
list.
said gloomiest.
Indiana.
I said gloomiest. I didn't say
gloomiest.
cloudy.
He did say
See,
gloomiest.
look at you. You trying to sway the
Cloudy
facts.
is gloomy.
Gloomy and cloudy is two different things. They similar, but they two
Yeah, because
different
she
things.
did say Seattle, so I was like, Seattle?
They similar, but they two different
I would have
things.
said Florida or
If you-
something like that.
Go do some more research.
If you want to call back with the top 10 gloomiest, call back with the top 10 gloomiest. We'll put you right in.
Gloomiest. I googled gloomiest and it came up cloudiest because
Oh.
cloudiest is more.
well, you need to check
Dun,
your
dun, dun,
sources.
dun.
It's more of a correct term. But anyway, I just wanted to bring up this fact. I'm not a Donald Trump supporter, so let me put that out there. But Donald Trump was trying to say that we should get rid of daylight savings time because it's useless.
But wait, what did he?
A lot of good ideas.
What is he saying?
You said what?
Is he trying to say? Is he trying to say we need to keep it like the way it is right now?
Right, because the sun is going to come out when it's going to come out, regardless of what our clocks are set to.
Right.
Because the sun is bigger than,
But the times might be different.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that fact. I like that too. All right. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, bye.
Hey, you right. Trump do be coming up with a few good ideas.
It's just people hate him overall, so every idea that he throws out
Man,
there.
bro.
Majority stuff,
Trump is a sucker, man.
All right, we going to get political.
I didn't say
we ain't
I
going to get
like
political.
him, but most people are just sheep, so they just follow what CNN says. But he actually has some. Not all of his ideas are good or great.
Hey,
but some of them
the
are
only
good.
thing I'm happy that Trump doing is gas is low.
Trump not
Okay,
doing that.
look, we got a couple more minutes for our interview call in. Look, all right, we're going to talk about NFL. NFL free agency going crazy. Right before the show, breaking
Going
news,
nuts.
Odell Beckham Jr. traded to the Browns. I'm going to go to you first, man. What do you think about that move for the Browns and then the Giants?
It's about to be crazy. For one, that's a bad move for the Giants. That's a real bad move. That's your star receiver. But then he finna go over here with Jarvis Landry. Then you got Baker Mayfield as your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, it's finna be crazy. Cleveland, it's finna be crazy.
Can they win? Where you got them in the division right now with these moves?
I'll put them up there in first.
First?
Yes. Yes.
Where you
They're
got
gonna be putting up points, man.
You got Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Cincinnati in that division.
Pittsburgh
Where
ain't
you
gonna
put
do
'em at?
crap.
Now that you say the division, I could see them getting first. I think it's going to boil down to the coach and how you handle those personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot of personalities to deal with, a lot of diviness to deal with.
Yeah.
And you got a couple young players over there still trying to prove themselves.
Yeah.
I don't have the stats in front of me. I don't know what their defense was last year because we know football is more than just one side of the game.
Right.
So, but I could see them getting first in that division.
Hey, they on paper right now, they looking like they number one in the
Yeah,
division.
they
Most
definitely got
definitely.
some star power
Most
on
definitely.
offense. So.
Why the heck did the Giants trade OBJ?
I
What's
said
going
I
on?
think they
I think they see what happened with Antonio Brown.
Uh-huh.
I think that a lot of these teams are getting rid of that diva personality on their team. You know, that player who is all about them, who put themselves above the team, sort of like what the NBA did with DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to build a culture over the star talent.
I don't
It's a
agree
hard
with that.
decision to make.
I don't agree with
if
that,
your
bro.
best player is causing the most trouble in
How?
your organization,
how?
because he's a diva, he puts
How
himself
is he,
over the
bro?
team.
He wants to win. That's what he wants.
But you
he's
still-
bro.
there's
When
different ways to
you are a
approach it.
star player in his caliber, he wants to win,
I understand.
and he can't do it by himself.
Well, in
so that's
football-
why he be
in
spazzing
football,
out,
we
going
can't
off.
throw the ball to the same
I'm gonna
person
tell
every
you this
time.
though. When that man play against the Giants, I guarantee he gonna score like 4 touchdowns.
That's
Well,
one-
he
that's
in
one
that
game.
200
Well,
yards in
They
receptions.
probably not gonna play him because he in a whole other conference. But it's a slim chance they ain't in the same division or the same.
Bro,
conference.
this the NFL. They gonna make that happen.
I just think the teams.
No,
are
it's
choosing-
already set. Like
Oh, the schedules.
the schedules are
Okay,
scared.
okay.
Yeah.
Teams are trying to set culture, and right now in this era, they're choosing culture over star talent. If it comes with too many problems, and those two players came with problems. So
Easy Money Jones. I don't trust the Browns. Can't trust a team that's owned by Jimmy Haslam. Well, he making some moves, man. They
He's
turn.
making
They
some
turn.
smart moves. That's
They
what
turn.
he's doing.
But speaking of diva wide receivers, another big move that happened a couple days ago. Antonio Brown traded from the Steelers to Oakland.
yeah.
Now, the whole time, Antonio Brown was talking about Ben Roethlisberger think he the owner. Then the GM's talking about, Ben is the quarterback. He can
He can say what he
criticize
wanna
whoever
say.
he want. It's him, then 52 other kids.
Right.
All types of comments. But Antonio Brown had no more guaranteed money on his contract. So my question is,
I'll tell you what he did.
was it about the money and he used that as a scapegoat?
He
to get
went.
out-
He went to the Terrell Owens playbook.
Mm.
Remember when Terrell Owens did that with Philly?
Yeah.
He went against Donovan McNabb, and then he went against the coaches. He became so much of a problem
Right.
that you have to
yeah,
move me.
yeah.
And guess who his agent is? The same agent T.O. had.
He went to the playbook, bro.
Drew
And
Rosenhaus.
you
probably
kind
told
of
him to
have
do
to
that.
because in the NBA is different.
Yeah.
Because the money is guaranteed. In the NFL,
Yeah.
it's not different.
Right,
so
right.
you kind of got to use different. Because he wasn't getting paid what he was worth.
Right.
You know,
True.
he wasn't nowhere near the market value of his talent.
So was it true what he was saying about Ben, or he was just using him just to get out of there?
I mean, I'm pretty. In every lie is some truth. You know,
Right.
in every good lie is some truth. I'm pretty sure what he was saying, some of it was true. But I think he had a strategy to get out of there and get paid.
And then
he
Ben
knew they wasn't going to pay him.
Ben was shooting himself an awful man. Ben Roethlisberger himself for the past 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
He like second in throwing interceptions.
What's sad, bro? They had two of the best skill positions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
yes,
they not gonna have those positions.
That's
so.
exactly why they didn't make the they didn't go in the playoffs how they were supposed to.
How do you mess that up as a owner or GM? How do you lose the two best players and get a third round pick, and a fifth round pick when OBJ just got traded for a first round pick, a second round pick, a third round pick? Jabril Peppers, a starting safety, and all you got for Antonio Brown, arguably the best wide receiver.
Because they still trying to make Ben Roethlisberger their franchise player, man, and he's whack.
I think it's a fight in a lot of sports between who has the power, the players or the owners.
Mm-hmm.
In the NBA, you see
or the
players,
head player.
Yeah,
the
or the head player. So in the NBA, you see people being able to make moves, make trade demands.
Mm-hmm.
And in the NFL, I think that power and that fight is going on. The players having the power,
right,
and the owners having the power. So,
hey, has Antonio Brown set a precedent of doing this type of thing now?
I think he has started something.
Okay.
I think that's how society is. Look at the NBA. It's like that now. The same way the NBA has started with LeBron, and now everybody moving or asking for trades.
Right.
So.
Yep.
Okay. Well, right now we have on the line our interview for today. We got Jay Camp the Champ. Jay Camp the Champ.
I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
Got caught up.
Hey,
on
rewind.
We're gonna try that again.
They
We
about to
got
come for you,
Jay Camp the Champ from JC Productions, man. My apologies, brother.
No problem, man.
Hey, man, thank you. Thank you for joining the show, man. Before we get into what you got going on, how do you feel about what Russell Westbrook situation? Who was wrong? Who was right?
He's a lawyer too, so he's perfect.
Yes, perfect. How do you feel about Russell Westbrook telling the fan, "I F you up and your wife," and the fan allegedly said, "Get on your knees like you used to."
Boy,
I mean, it's trash talk. I mean, like,
thank you.
It's trash talk. Like, what do you think? Like morally, or like should he
have been banned for life for the statements that he made, and should they be going after Russ the way they going after Russ?
I don't think he should have been banned for life. I think that it could have done like some type of penalty, but I don't think it was worth that caliber. But at the same time, it's the NBA and their business, and they got to protect their business. So I understand where they're coming from.
Let me ask you this: as a fan, did he go overboard, or are you okay with what he said, what he was saying?
Oh yeah, I think he definitely went overboard. Okay. As a fan, I mean, it backfired on him. So, I mean, look at the results.
Right.
It backfired on him. So that wasn't a good move for him.
I agree with you. It's trash talk. And I done said some of the worst things ever to some of my best friends during the game of basketball. So, I mean, shake it off and move on, bro.
Okay, so the fan
exactly.
the fan is supposed to be suing Russell Westbrook. Can he sue Russell Westbrook for this?
Well, number one, you can sue anybody for anything. Okay, especially civilly. But
I'm suing Martell.
Is he gonna win? I mean, I doubt it. I mean, he don't really have a case because he's technically, part of the problem. He was antagonizing it.
Okay.
So I don't think he has. I don't think he's gonna prevail on the case.
Got you. All right. One more question before we get into your event, man. Daylight savings. Would you like to keep the sunlight longer in the day like me? And then my more important question is, if I go to work late because I didn't change my time, like, can I sue if I get fired? Can I sue for that?
Like I said again, you can sue for anything.
Can I win? Well, let me change the question. Can I win? Can I win?
He's a lawyer. I got.
Yeah. Can I win?
I highly doubt it. I would say that. I highly doubt it. But I mean, I don't really have a problem with daylight saving times. I think it gives us the opportunity to look at time differently. So I don't really have a problem with it.
Hey Jay, this is Mr. Tell the Truth. I got one real quick question for you. Do you think that we are approaching a dangerous time in society where people are found guilty, like on social media and through TV, before they even like tried for the case and all the evidence?
Oh yeah. I could do a whole segment on that. I think that we have to not treat accusations as convictions.
Amen.
Just because someone accused you of something doesn't mean that you did it.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's really sad. But I'm hoping that, I could be a part of changing the culture or influencing the culture in a different way where, showing people that, hey, a lot of people get accused of things that they didn't do.
Gotcha.
All the time.
Gotcha. All right. Once again, we got Jay Camp, the champ from D3T Productions in the building. So you have an event coming up March 30th, man. So tell us about your event you got coming up.
Yeah. So I'm doing a event series. We're focusing on conversations, and it's called Tipsy Talks. It's going to be at the Diamond Center, and the topic is we're celebrating women for the next 3 months, just because it's Women's History Month, and so we're talking about relationships. Men and women in relationships, and we'll have a panel discussion. We're going to have it's going to be at a restaurant, so it's going to be a special deal on all food and drinks. We're going to have a poetry, singing. So it's just a real good event just to celebrate women, have a good conversation, and chill. It's only $5. It's only $10 to get in. So
can you tell me what year Women's History Month was began? Because this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
I have no clue.
Hey, it's cool though, man. Just make sure you have the men thing after that. We matter too, bro.
Man lives matter too.
For real. Hey, I need to get a shirt made like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but we just celebrating women, and
that's what's up though, man.
We'll have a good time.
That's what's up. Can you give us any insight on the type of conversations that you might have?
Yeah, so the topic for March 30th is it's going to be a 3-part series. So the March 30th event, we're talking about relationships, how men should treat women in relationships. It's called the name. It's like an episode, I guess you would say, and it's called like This Woman's Worth. And we just feel like a lot of women don't know their worth. And so we're just having men and women on the panel talking about relationships, the different issues that women face because they don't know their worth and how they're letting men treat them. I'm very pro male, but
can I get on this panel? Can I get on this panel? Can I throw my hat in the?
Oh yeah. Definitely, man.
Mr. Tell the Truth gonna get some people in trouble. He get on the panel.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Hey, I got the pillow and cover for him.
Hey, you gonna have some security there? Because when he starts saying what he gotta say, you might need some security, brother.
No, it's not. I'm gonna speak to the rational mind that is inside everyone's head.
Man.
Once they get all this crazy stuff.
Man.
I'm not sitting by that, brother. I tell you that. Okay, so look, tell everybody how can they get tickets? What do they need to do if they want to be a part of this event?
Yeah, so it's March 30th. The event is on sale now. All they got to do is go to tipsytalk.eventbrite.com, and they can buy their ticket there. If they go to D3T you can find out more information there as well.
Gotcha, man. We got people in the comments, man, saying I want on that panel too, man. You got people wanting on the panel, man. So I don't know what you go do about that.
Put the link.
Wow,
Sauce.
I would love to be on that.
I got you, Martin. I'm gonna hit you.
I don't have to buy a ticket if I'm on the panel.
How many people do you have on the panel, sir?
No, Job, he got me. It's too many.
I just asked him a question, man.
Well, we got it's gonna be 4 people. So I like Martell and I like what he talked about. So I want to put Martell on that.
Okay, so look, I would love to be on there. I can't be on there this month, but April and May, you know, whatever you need, brother. I'm just gonna say that.
I got you. Yeah, definitely.
So, what's the name? What's the name of it again?
It's called Tipsy Talks. So we're gonna have.
Oh, I can get tipsy too. Oh yeah.
Oh man, you know when they get tipsy, they be all of it come out.
Specials on alcoholic drinks, but we're also gonna have specials on turkey tips as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be something for everybody.
Yeah, because I stopped the pork. Turkey tips. I like that.
So look, once again, J Camp the Champ, JC Productions got an event March 30th, Tipsy Talks. He said the tickets is only $10. Everything is going to be in a link if you want to attend that event. He throws great events. I vouch for him. Something to do. Bringing back Gary. Check him out. J Camp. Thanks for coming on with us, man. We appreciate it.
Hey, Justin, get at me. Like I'm serious. I'm down for it. So hit me up on Facebook or
man. Martell gonna be on the panel, y'all. So y'all come out and see Martell.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, bro.
Sandman with me.
All right, appreciate it.
Well, that was J Camp talking about this event got coming up. Tipsy Talks gonna be at the Diamond Center in Gary, Indiana.
I'm about to start doing my research now, bro.
Oh, it's gonna be at the Diamond Center.
I'm gonna have a notebook full of facts. Ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing.
So look, we got a few more topics we got to get into, man. Football player David Irvin, defensive tackle for the Dallas Cowboys, quit because he got suspended again for substance abuse, aka weed.
And he did a video smoking.
And he did a video. He did a video smoking weed.
That was stupid, man.
He did a video. He said, "I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the NFL," and he quit. He said, "Go ahead."
He pulled the Ricky Williams, didn't he?
Yeah. I think that you need to look at your life. If you can't put down a substance for you to make millions of dollars, maybe you need to look at how you look at this substance. You just got to put it down for a little bit, bro. Like for the next 3 to 5 years.
But see, that's the difference. That's the difference when people get rich off of talent, not discipline.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
But I mean,
they feel like they can do whatever they want to do.
I understand people saying, it's new information about marijuana and it helps with different things, and I believe that too. It comes from the ground. But if you can't put it down for a couple of years, you probably got to, especially when it's millions of dollars on the line.
Bro, he just
your
quit.
Career.
I hope he got his money right. I hope he
might go to that.
Right.
What's that other football league they make?
They ain't gonna pay him what he was making with the Cowboys.
We need to
he
find
probably
out.
got bread now.
We need to find out what type of weed he was selling and
bro,
smoking and selling that. 'Cause that had to be some good weed for you.
He was selling that hallelujah weed.
Hey, he was smoking that stuff on Friday when Smokey was crawling all in the. He's smoking that weed.
I bet when he came down from that high,
he smoked that blunt that make you forget whatever you doing.
Right? Yeah, he quit, man. Tierra Williams says weed is legal, I think. Well, in the NFL, it's still illegal.
Legal substance.
It's still illegal substance, and it's not legal in every state. It's only legal
and it's
in
not legal.
some states.
It's not legal federally. So
right.
Yeah.
Right. Couple questions about this dude though, man. Well, first of all, should weed be legal for NFL players for their pain and all of that type of stuff? Because they don't like test for alcohol, and so my question
it's not
is,
like they got to operate heavy machinery, on the football field. I think if there's enough
for the aches and pains,
if there's enough, but we know that people are gonna abuse it though.
Right, that's true.
That's
true.
the thing about it. But you got a lot of doctors and stuff, especially the opioid epidemic that's going on in the NFL right now. That stuff is worse for them than marijuana is. So
true.
I think it's a lot of ways you can look at it. People gonna abuse it if they make it natural. People be coming up to practice high, trying to run a play, and you out there looking like J.R. Smith.
Bro, listen, bro. Hey, I played football, so
you play high.
No. But this is what I'm saying. No, I played with guys who got high before the game, and bro, I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I just see some cats have some game.
Yeah, some people
can operate.
But I be figuring out like, man, how do you play like that? I don't understand that.
But as a consumer, like as an NFL, you can't have people coming to work and you trying to have a
very
good product.
Unprofessional.
Yeah,
that's very
because weed is something like if you get pulled over, they can't test you on the spot to see if you high. Like you can't test somebody on the spot to prove that they're high right now. So you can never prove that they're inebriated.
Easy Money Jones says weeds come from the earth. He using the
easy money over there getting easy, right? Right. Easy money.
But I ask you this: what about why is it they illegalize or illegalize weed but not alcohol? Like what?
Because they coming for the people. I mean, we know why lead is illegal and alcohol wasn't. One, they couldn't tax it. You know, they coming up with ways to do it now. Also, it's a drug that is very high used in urban communities. So we could talk about
it's very high, man. That's
the streets, the school, the prison.
Everywhere.
Right.
I mean, it is everywhere, but
you'd be surprised.
In our community, bro, almost everybody.
So what are you saying? So it's more weed smokers in the hood than in the suburbs. Where you think they get the weed from?
I wouldn't say it's more weed because I went to college with some boys and they got it in. But I will say almost everybody in the hood smokes weed. I wouldn't say almost everybody in the suburbs though. I would say it's an 80 to 90% chance in your youth in the hood you're gonna be dabbling.
Okay,
in some pot
so they smoking weed in the hood, but they doing dope in the suburbs.
Can you put this up for me? Is David Irvin stupid for quitting football?
He definitely does.
25 years old,
He definitely does.
millionaire.
He was probably
quitting for
he was
the
probably
weed.
high when he made that decision.
He was high when he made that
When he
decision.
woke up, do you think he was like,
He
oh,
can't go back, bro. It's pride.
I bet
that's
first,
pride.
When he
can't go
woke
back.
up, he heard this at the door. You know who it was? His mama.
Hey.
Boy, you done lost
Right.
your cotton picking mind.
But you know his response was,
What?
I don't remember that. His short term was gone already. He don't remember it. You know what you talking about?
Hey,
when he
hey,
tried-
hey,
I bet when he tried-
he gonna go to practice Monday like, what happened?
Yeah.
Right,
He gonna
right.
try to put
Like,
his
you ready
code
to
in.
practice? right. He like, we ready to practice?
Nah, bro.
Like,
You
oh,
put-
this
comes-
baby locked. I
comes-
can't get it.
You made a video with a blunt in your mouth, bro. That's a wrap, dog. It's over with.
Security escorting him
Oh,
out the
man.
building.
If you can't put a blunt down for millions of dollars,
Hey, man.
you might got a problem.
Undisciplined, bro.
You might got
just
a problem.
undisciplined. That's that. But it don't even. It
How much
didn't
you wanna
probably
bet
even
his
start
mama-
with the weed.
how
He'd
much
have been
you
in
wanna
trouble
bet-
before.
How much you want to bet his mama fired on him, though, after that? Mama
Bro,
ain't about to make you let that dumb one
if he got a lady, she probably left him.
Oh, she gone.
Nah, he's still, bro. Nah, come
Well,
on.
no,
man.
they
She
stand
let's,
for right
let's
now.
Let's not act like he got some money, brother.
Once the money get loaded in. Once the money
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
low.
what else
Yeah.
it gonna come from? I'm pretty sure he ain't got stocks.
Now,
in
if
real
he
estate
go,
and
if he
things
go
that's
out and
25.
buy 100 pounds of weed or something, then I'm pretty sure that money gonna go fast.
Let me ask y'all this. One more question with this. It was a story that said that the NFL shouldn't be the ones penalizing them. The team should be the only one to be able to penalize it because he would be hurting his team
I
if he
agree.
don't play well.
Because the team should be able to control whatever culture it wants to have. In its
Right,
locker room,
right.
on the field or whatever. If a team deems it wrong, then I agree with that. I
But
think
what
that's a good
about
idea.
you as the owner of the NFL and you trying to put a good product on the field and they coming to work high?
Yeah, I think it got to be the.
It's some teams out there that look like they high when they on the field. So I mean, it ain't like we gonna be able to tell on TV if a player is high behind a helmet. And
We seen J.R. Smith look crazy.
I was thinking about that the other day because they showed the highlight of that game. A lot of people said J.R. Smith
man.
was high. That game was in the end of overtime. You think if he was high, the high did not last all the way to overtime.
Man,
J.R. Smith
you
is
don't
just-
know, man.
J.R.
He
Smith
could
is-
probably say,
On
"Hey, I got to
halftime.
use the
J.R.
bathroom."
Already.
He probably
Smith
ran to the bathroom.
Is just dumb.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with weed. He just dumb. He not a smart human being.
Why he got to be dumb, man?
Because he dumb.
He
Put
playing
this
in
up.
the
Is
NBA.
J.R.
How he
Smith
dumb?
just dumb?
I just listened
Is
to
J.R.
him.
Smith just dumb?
I listened to him. Y'all heard the Knucklehead podcast with Quentin Richardson and I forgot who else is on it, but he was on
Darius
that.
Miles?
Yeah, it's a good podcast, bro.
Yeah.
It's just some hood brothers.
I
having
know
a
they
podcast.
smoke weed.
Oh yeah,
I know they
smoke
have a
weed.
lot. I know
But
they had a lot to say about
J.R.
this.
Smith was on there, and it just reminded me he just not smart.
Right.
Like it is what it is.
Another-
He go, "Who?"
You cold blooded,
All
man.
right,
Tell the truth. Facts.
Another story. Another quick story. A-Rod is engaged to J-Lo.
Hey, man.
Good luck. I mean,
Hey,
there you
man.
go, bro.
A-Rod.
What Jamie Foxx say? I remember when it was like,
Hey, 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 Lo.
You said I
she
can't
was a,
say.
she was a fly
And
girl.
before it was J-Lo,
She
it
was a
was
fly
just,
girl.
Hey, Lo.
So Alex Rodriguez, former baseball player in the league for
That's
the
J-Lo,
Yankees, Seattle Mariners, is engaged to J-Lo. Now this is my question.
Can't
this
nobody
is
keep J-Lo, bro.
that's what I'm saying. This is her fourth marriage.
But she ain't the only woman that's like that. It's a whole bunch of these.
This is her fourth
Hollywood women
her
that's
fourth
crazy.
marriage. But this is my question to y'all.
She got money.
Oh,
though. That's
because
make it different.
because this is her fourth marriage, over or under, they stay together for 4 years. 4 years, over and under, over
I say 4
over
months.
or under. 4 months.
So you
Four
saying
months.
under?
4 months?
Hey, he gonna be like,
You saying
hey,
under?
hey. Sinbad said when you get married, you be like, the man be like, I do. And then the woman be like, I do. Some things got to change around here.
I do.
I don't think I like your attitude.
I do, but I say it they last because both of them are really wealthy.
So you going over 4 years?
I'm going over, and they're older now. J-Lo done had her J-Lo years.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure A-Rod, too. I think they older. They didn't rush into this marriage. They've been together for, like, 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Couple comments. Daryl Warren said J-Lo going to get bored in a year.
She do get bored quick. She be with all type of dudes. Hood
She
dudes,
do,
broke
man.
dudes.
P. Diddy.
I think I got a
Like,
chance. She
man,
be with
come
all
on,
type
man.
of cats, bro.
How you gonna go to P. Diddy?
Hey, she
The
bad,
A-Rod.
though. You can say whatever
hey,
you want.
Easy Money Jones says 3.5 years. He going with the under. And then Tierra Williams said, I'm sick of her. Under 4 years for sure.
Why you hating on J-Lo, Tierra?
Man,
You hating on J-Lo.
She said, I'm sick of her.
You sick of her?
They
She said, I'm sick
overrated,
of
man.
She like Tupac. She get
overrated,
around.
bro.
So can you put this up for the fans too? Over or under 4 years for J-Lo and Alex Rodriguez
Hold on.
marriage?
Hey, Tierra Williams said she don't
don't
have
have
no
no
discipline.
She do get bored quick. You don't have no
Oh
discipline.
man, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Another story I'm gonna get to before we get on up out of here, man. Conor McGregor got arrested.
Bro,
You sent me this story. It was a good story. He
Bro.
got arrested for strong arm robbery
They said he took the fan's cell phone and broke it.
for taking pictures.
Yes.
For taking pictures of him.
Bro, what is wrong with
Here
you?
we go with allegations. We don't know the whole story. We don't know what that fan was saying while he was holding the
So
phone.
what,
We
bro?
don't-
You can't put your hands on somebody's stuff.
We don't know if that
he
fan
didn't-
put his hands
Hey,
on him.
Conor McGregor didn't
Come
deny
on, man.
it.
Do you think a fan is gonna go up to Conor
That's
McGregor
crazy.
and
People
slap
out
him?
Yeah.
Conor McGregor
Like,
didn't deny it. He didn't
That's a
deny it.
lawsuit. You can sue anybody. for
Are you
anything.
serious?
His attorney just said it was a minor incident.
I'm pretty sure dude said, but listen to what the charge is. Strong arm robbery. That's the difference between you holding the phone, talking
No,
mess,
okay.
me taking your phone and
listen,
saying,
but-
get up out my
But
face.
listen, you
That's
don't know
what
how
happened, bro.
you don't know how he took the phone from the fan. It ain't like the fan. He probably because if somebody take my phone, I'll be like, hold on, bro.
Hey, but why
You
did he
know
have
what
to
I'm
smash it though?
Yeah.
Why did he have to smash
Because
it?
he
Why?
Conor
He
McGregor,
probably
bro.
was doing no. He probably was
What
doing.
was he gonna do?
He probably
Taking
was
the
doing
place
something
of
he's
the
supposed to be
crowd?
doing.
Right.
That's probably what happened. He
Whatever
probably was
it
doing something
is,
he's supposed to be
whatever
doing.
it is, he felt disrespected, and I'm an alpha dog. I'm gonna stop you from disrespecting me.
He must didn't care that the police is gonna get called. He don't care nothing about that.
Yeah, go on, bro. He from the hood. I respect him. Bro.
He must like going to jail. He keep going to jail.
Outta
Connor's
here,
a thug, bro.
man.
Connor's a thug.
Man, he ain't no.
Well, he a fake
Man,
thug?
hey, man.
He fake?
Stop giving
Is
these,
he a
these
wankster?
people these
He the
labels.
type that
Is
be
he a wankster?
disrespectful.
Stop-
That's what happened to
stop
his
giving
arm,
them people
bro.
these labels.
Oh, wait.
That's what happened to his arm. He got the running
No,
talk.
that didn't even happen. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you, hey,
McGregor
this was
move
an
on.
instant injury. I walked to the car when he picked me up. I seen that part in his head and I slipped on something. That's what happened. It took me 5 minutes to go to the hospital to get an
Hey,
X-ray.
it's on record now.
Is-
I'm in a
Being
sling.
filed as
Is
claim.
Conor McGregor a wankster?
Man,
Conor
Is he a
McGregor?
wankster?
gone,
heck,
bro.
you know.
Oh, okay. I
Nah,
thought you
he's
was
just
gonna
a
say,
talker. That's all. He just talk.
yeah.
Okay.
That's something like a wankster.
Go find Conor and
Hey,
see if
And
he
say,
just
say it
talk.
to his face.
Once
He
he
said,
put-
say it
That's
to
in the
his-
octagon.
Once he put them
That's it.
paws
Hey,
on
bro.
you. Hey, he Irish and black
I don't
people.
care, bro.
Would you say it to
Irish
his
See
and
me,
black
see me
people.
on the street.
Irish and black
Would
people
you say
are the
that to his face?
Yeah, I ain't scared of
you
no
put this
man,
up
bro.
on- Will
Check this
Will
out.
Job
I ain't scared of
Cinco
no man.
say it to Conor
same?
McGregor's
You see
face?
that? That one
I ain't scared of no
He
man.
had to-
A black guy. Head gonna be all half on his head.
Hey,
Go ahead and say it once he lay
bro,
the paws
I
on
ain't
you.
scared of no
I
man,
bet you'll be scared
brother.
of a man after that
You
day.
hear me?
I bet you'll be scared of a man after that
Nah,
day.
because
That
I'm
is
going to come
funny.
Go
back.
ahead, think you T.I. over there.
That is funny.
He gonna give you a tip, all right?
But look, we are about to get ready to get on up out of here.
Hey,
Look,
it's over with already.
man, hey, when you having a good time, that's what happens, man.
Hey, y'all got any NBA predictions, man? Playoffs coming up? I know
Man,
your team
forget
ain't
that.
in it. I know your team ain't in it. We know the Lakers
Get
ain't in
that
it.
stuff, man.
Hey, my bad. Real quick, I forgot to talk about your Packers. Adrian Amos, safety from the Bears.
Man, why did they do that, bro?
What you mean?
No, I'm saying why did the Bears give him why did he?
Oh,
crazy.
we can't pay everybody. We got too many people paying. But
They needed him, bro. They
Adrian
needed
Amos,
him.
defensive end Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith going to the Packers. How you feel about the moves? How you feel about them? They
That's
going
good
defense.
moves. That's good moves.
They need
That's
the
good.
help.
They need
Hey,
a
man,
line.
Amos,
That's what I'm-
Amos,
they did
and
sign
they
one
need
off
is
the
a
skill.
line.
beast.
They need some
He's a
skill.
beast, bro.
They need some skill positions too, though. So, but maybe they're not done. It's early in free agency.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Right.
they need skill positions. They need to get Aaron Rodgers some help.
And how you feel about Devin Funchess?
Hold on. We had a. Hey, why my wife get on here and say no?
That's your wife?
Yeah, that's my wife, man. Come
But
on,
she
baby.
wouldn't know.
You
She
gonna
wouldn't
diss
know.
the man?
She would know.
Hey, she
I
said
smack
no.
Conor McGregor.
I wouldn't even let
Why
him
you
talk to
standing right
Conor.
there? And I know you gonna jump in.
Uh-huh. She ain't jumping in that fight.
Shouts out to my wife who watches the show. I love you, baby.
Shout out to the wife who watches.
What you asked me, Funches?
Funches, how you feel about Funches?
No, bro. We got all this cap space, and we go after Funches. Funch, his name is Funches, bro. Who's the man's name?
Who is that?
It sound like a fungus or something.
Who is that?
True. Facts.
Funches from he came from Carolina.
Man, that sound like a cereal.
He's one of the receivers.
Hey, what you want for breakfast? Oh, Funches.
Yeah, he's
true.
I already feel like we have that in T.Y. Hilton. I think Andrew Luck needs a guy like Reggie Wayne used to be, a guy good at running the tree, good at running the routes.
Right.
So I don't like that signing, and I definitely don't like that signing for $13 million.
Let me ask you this. I got a signing that's worse than that.
What's that?
The Bears signed the kicker named Blewett. I ain't even going to say his first name, but
hey,
his name is Blewett. How can you sign a kicker named Blewett when your kicker you just had blew it in the playoffs?
For real.
How you do that?
For real, man.
You setting this kicker up for failure.
We're used to the Bears making bad
decisions. Man.
No, they was doing decent. They was doing good. But bro, I predicted that they was gonna lose by that kicker, bro.
Yeah,
when they didn't cut him, when he missed them 4 field goals against Detroit.
Don't bring it back up because he was on suicide watch.
I knew it.
Was rough. It was rough.
Hey, I talked to him. Remember we supposed to hook up that night? Yeah. I said, man, I'm going home, man.
Bro, I can't even say the dude's first name. I don't even care about his first name. Blue. Bro, if he comes to the Bears, you think it ain't gonna be all types of memes, all types of fans?
That is very funny.
Why would you even sign him? I'm like, I can't sign you, man. You gotta change your name.
Yeah, you gotta change your name.
I
mean, we put in your contract.
You got to
change. I'm not putting Blewett on the back of your jersey.
Yeah, you can't do that in Chicago.
Why you about to kick? Everybody looking at the back of your jersey. Blewett.
If he missed 1 field goal, it's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna be viral, bro.
I don't know. All right, that's our show. But look, before we get on up out of here, look, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is where we're going to be at going forward.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell. So
tell your friends.
We go live.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends. If you want to sponsor this show, if you got a business, if you got an event coming up, like we had that interview earlier, if you want to sponsor this show, you can get in contact with us via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, message us, and we can set that up. Go ahead.
Hey, and if you want to be on the show, and, you know, a lot of people don't call in live because they nervous, you can call the number 219, what is it?
671-8703.
Leave a voicemail about a topic, or if you got an opinion on something, and we'll put your voicemail on the show.
We do have shirts for sale. If you want to support the show, represent, we got some black ones. Check it out. You can support the show. Purchase your own Allen Powell shirt. Got a few white ones left. If I need to make some more orders, I will.
I like that white one.
There you go.
Clean.
Yeah.
Real clean.
So look, y'all can once again message us, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we can get you some shirts. We ship and all of that good stuff. So before we get on up out of here, I always get some words of encouragement. So I got this segment called Come to Church with Me. And I just tell y'all, just in case y'all miss church, I tell y'all what I learned, and that way you don't miss out. So in this episode of Come to Church with Me, the guy was talking about the road to Romans. And one thing that stuck out to me, he was saying that sin consciousness can't count how many times we sin. I had to deal with this myself. I always wonder if I'm doing this right, if I'm doing that right. But that's why Jesus died for us. So he was basically saying we sin within 5 times, probably within a minute sometimes, not even knowing it. So his whole message was, don't worry about, did I do this right? Did I do that right? Focus on Jesus. That's what he died for us. Right. That's what the devil try to get you. He try to make you think about all your sins. Mm-hmm. If you don't focus on your sin and just focus on Jesus, you can get so much more done.
Amen.
Sin consciousness. Get it out of you. Focus on Jesus. Do his work. And that's what it is. So with that being said, Mr. Tell the Truth.
Yes, sir.
Job Cinco, Job 5.
We here. Yes, sir.
And we'll see y'all same time, same day next week, 8 o'clock, YouTube Live. Thank y'all for joining us. We out this thing.
Where we lock and load, Allen Powell. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. Where we lock and load. Where we lock and load. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hey.